Reddit users, what's the scariest thing that has ever happened to you? All right, so this happened when I was 12. My family had just moved into an old house, the kind with creaky wooden floors and doors that never quite shut right. It had that weird old house smell, dust, wood, and something else I could never quite place. But my parents loved it, said it had character. The first night, I woke up around 3 a.m. to the sound of whispering. It was soft, almost like a radio playing, in another room, just low enough that I couldn't make out the words. I sat up, heart pounding. Our new house was in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by woods. No neighbors, no passing cars. Just silence, except for the whispering. I got up and checked the hallway. Nothing. My parents were asleep, and my little sister was snoring in her room. The whispering stopped the second I left my bed. I convinced myself I was just imagining things and went back to sleep. But then, the next night, it happened again. Only this time, the whispering was closer, right outside my door. I held my breath, squeezing my eyes shut. I wanted to call for my parents, but something about the way the whispering stopped when I moved the night before made my skin crawl. It felt aware. Minutes passed. The whispering never came back. I eventually fell asleep, still uneasy. By the third night, I was exhausted. I told my mom about it in the morning, but she brushed it off. "Old houses make weird noises," she said. "You'll get used to it." That night, I made sure my door was completely shut before I went to bed, just in case. And then, at exactly 3 a.m., I woke up to the sound of my closet door slowly creaking open. My stomach dropped. I lay completely still, staring at the dark gap where the closet door had been shut just hours before. The room was freezing. My breath felt too loud, too obvious. And then, clear as day, I heard a voice whisper, "I found you." I screamed so loud I swear the walls shook. My parents burst in seconds later, flipping on the light. Nothing. The closet door was open, but it was empty. My dad checked the whole house, every window, every lock. Nothing was out of place. My mom said I had a nightmare. My dad said I probably sleepwalked and opened the door myself. They had answers for everything, but I know what I heard. We moved. A year later, and I never heard the voice again. But even now, years later, I refuse to sleep with my closet door open. Ever.